Hi folks, today we are going to solve 7 machine from HackTheBox retired machines. It's lastly retired yesterday or 2 days ago. Let's start with nmap 1010. Yes, this is the right one. I will do just basic nmap because it's easy machine. If I cannot find something, then I'm checking the all ports. There is open SSH, HTTP and unknown port. So let's start with checking unknown port, HP, 5 digits, and IP, and show versions. Let's check with website. If you go to 80 port, it's not reaching it. But if you go to other ports, it's 5, it's showing request baskets. First of all, if you are solving an easy machine, the versions are so important because in the easy machines, the creating requirement for easy machine is actually it should contain a CV or Metasploit exploit, so the new beginners can solve quickly. So we will check version first of all. Let's check that request basket vulnerability, and it shows a lot of CSRF POC, and if we check the website, we are creating a basket to collect and inspect HTTP requests. Let's create it. What's it doing? Open basket. So if I send here a request, it will show that, right? Yes, here is my request. If we check the settings, we can forward the URL. Also, if you inspect the vulnerability, you will see that it's exploiting with this configuration. So our goal is actually reaching the 80 port. Just write 80 port here. Let's say localhost. And also, if you check here, we saw a proxy response option. If we proxy response, it will show also response after requesting here inside. So apply it. If we go here, it shows 80 port is maltrail. Again, we are seeing a version. Also, probably we will exploit here and inside the machine because it's second step, we first exploit here to reach there, and then we are exploiting here, and we are collecting user flag, root flag. On easy machines, that steps should be 2 or 3. So after that, we of course, according to rules, we will try to exploit root flag. So this is the second step, I'm guessing. Let me show that to HackTheBox machine submitting rules. Maybe we can requirements, and if you came here, difficulty easy is typically 2 or 3 steps. You see, also CVA or script or Metasploit without modification it should has. So if you look like that, CTFs became easier. So here I will again try my chance with the version. Let's search it on Google. And here is RCE, so we can exploit the machine. Listening IP, listening port, and target URL. Okay, it's easy for us. Let's clone that repository to our computer. What it says still unknown. Clear that, go to desktop. and download it. So also we need to start a listener to get shell. Okay, it's good to go. And then copy that. No, copy that. Okay, listening IPs are 10. It's writing here if you're using Kali. And our listener is port 6666. And our target is not the machine IP and 80 because our network is not reaching there. We will use the forwarded URL here. And let's try if we can get a shell. We couldn't. Why? Let's try with that. What's wrong? Let's try to go to login. Let's check that. Let's check the exploit. It's taking target URL to here. Username and payload. It's adding login page to our payload. Let's check if our pet is login because the exploitation work on login. So in our site, login is not clickable. Let's check the source code. Let's try that idea. Okay, run it again. We should write this to forwarder because without that it's not going there, and we will delete this from our POC script. No, it's nothing there. Let's try login. Yeah, it's reaching there. Let's delete this one. We don't need that because our forwarder already sending it to the login page. Okay, let's run it again. Yeah, we got the shell. So what did I do here? It's trying to go to login page, but we forwarded to the home page here, so it couldn't reach the login. So after then I add this here, I delete it from POC because otherwise it will be something like that. So I cleared it, then it reached successfully and we got the shell. So let's check, let's get a proper shell with known things. And then first of all, we may check dash sudo and we have something no pass with the systemctl status trail service. Probably we will use it, but first let's go to check if we are a user that requires privilege for user flag. Yes, we are. So we got the user flag easily here. We are going to check that. Let's check if we can do privilege escalation with that service. Privilege escalation. Not a file. Let's Google. Check those. That's a write up. Let's start with the first one. Not look like. Let's write like that. Privilege escalation. Yeah, it's better. Okay, we can try that. Let's use it in our box. So it says run that with sudo and then do this. Let's try binbash. So even you set some service for your status, still it's dangerous for giving a permission for users. So system admins should be aware of that. So that's all I think.